Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my stream, Coding with Mr. Ring. Welcome back to my stream, guys. So today we're gonna build this component. It's called three columns preview card. So we are going to build this component using Next.js, Tailwind for the classes, and a little bit of animation by using framer motion. So let's get started, guys. So this is how it could look. So first we will go walk through the design. So as you can see here, we do have three cards, three different cards, and then the design or the style got the same. Everything is same. The buttons are same. Just except the background. Background got changed. Let's see what are the font family they are using here. Okay, so for this heading, they're using big shoulders display and then for the paragraph, so Lexian Deca. Okay, and same with the buttons as well. So here we do have active screen as well as for the mobile. Okay, so for the active, if we hover on the button, then the button background need to be changed as per the card background. So here, if you see here, it would be the white, but here it got changed. Same goes for the text as well. Text got white, but here the text got like when it is not active. So the text got the background, the card background color, and for the mobile, so everything gonna be in the column. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So I already have created and installed the application Nextjs. I already set up the Nextjs application here. So it would be simple if you guys don't know how to install the application. So you just need to go to the terminal and then just make it as npx if you're using the npx, or if you're using, yeah, hi, the target. Yeah, welcome to my stream, brother. So if you guys are using white, then you can use the white. So let me just go with the npx and then npx create next app at create latest, and then you can just follow the commands or whatever the instruction it's gonna give. Yeah, that would be easy. Or maybe you can just go to the docs and then you can find out you will say if you got any question, then just let me know. Okay, guys, so this is our Next.js app running. All right, so let's go to our layout. Oh, okay. All right, Taslim. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so first let's clear the default layout that we have here. So let me just remove each and everything. Okay, then we have removed. And if you check the design, it doesn't even have any background as it's just a plain, or maybe we can say transparent. So let's remove this background. Let's go to our code. Let me just do this. It would be much better. Let me go to the global styles from the background. Let me just, maybe I can just remove the background for now. So because we not required. Okay, that's good. So now let's go to the layout. So here the font, we do need to install the fonts. So let's make it. The first one is Lexit Decor. So maybe we can use it. Or else we can do one thing. So we can go to the Tailwind and search for the font. Sorry, yeah, a font family. Okay. So from here we can just set up our font family like this. Then it would be much better, or it would be easy. We can do this one later on if you want, or maybe we can just use it now. But first, let's build the component for this. Okay, let's create a folder here as components. And For the entire thing, I want to make it as a container. So I'm gonna make one more component, one more folder as container. And here I'm gonna create a new file as three columns or maybe preview dot container. So here just use RAFCE as a command to just to make a default layout. All right. So let me just give a proper name for this. Okay, so we have created our container. So let's go to the page that we have. Just import that container inside our page. Mm, okay, so it's not displaying anything. Let me just rerun once. Okay, it's my bad. It's my bad. I know the reason. I know the reason. It's because of the global CSS here. We do have the colors as zero, right? So let me just remove this one for now because we're not required. Okay, let me. Okay, okay. So here we got our container. So let's go to our container and they make this type of card something. Okay, so or maybe we can do one thing. We can just create a component for this and then we can just start. So go to here and then make one more div. And okay, so let's create the first div, whatever we do have here. So let's get started with this. So let's do a for example for now, let's take this one as a header, and then we can just start by doing each and everything. So sedans, and then give a class name for this, and then just take the weight as 57. Or maybe I can just use the Tailwind plugin that we have here. So let's just copy the classes. All right. So we got one of our layout, but it's kind of odd, but we can fix that one on later on. So first we will just create one simple component and then we go start one by one. Okay, so we have this one. Let me make it as a series. Okay, and then we need the logo. So let me just download all the icons that we do require. So let me just click this and then export. Let me select as a SVG because we do require SVG because SVG are more got I mean it got more quality than PNGs. Okay, so this is our component and then go to the public. Let me create a folder as icon. So this is sedans icon and this one series icon. Let's showing icon. Alright guys, so we have our three icons here. Let's import our first icon. Maybe we can just go with the SUVs. So import SUV icon from just public folder and the icons. It's gonna be SUV icons. Alright, so we have our SUV icon here imported. Let's use image that is from the Nextjs. and just give source here as a CV icon and the alternative tag as a CV icon. Okay, cool. So we got our icon here. So let's just build a text as well. So first I'm gonna just design a proper one and then just first we're gonna design one simple card because as you can see all three cards are here are same. So first we can design one card and then make it as a dynamic different. Once it's done. All right. So let's give it a try for okay. So we have our paragraph and then let's add a button as well. So I'm just gonna use a button here. Okay, so we got our each and everything as per the content. So now just give some padding and each and everything. So if I go here and then I'm gonna just give the padding. Let's see how much the padding it to got for each and everything. Okay, it says 47. Let me see. So 2.97 frames. Okay, so we can just give 2.97 frame on the right side. Right side and the left side. So we do got that one. And now let's add some padding on top as well. So we have 3 RAM and same goes to here as well. So let's use 3 RAM. Okay, so we have same padding and let's just give the spacing as well. Mhm. Okay, so for the space between the icon and then the text is got 2.19, and for the paragraph and then for the header it's different, and same goes to the spacing between the paragraph and the button. So that means we need to add different spacing for different cards. Okay, that's fine. So we can do that one in a while. Okay, so this one is done. Okay, let's make it as a flex, so it would be much better or much easier for us. And then flex call. All right, so it got center. So no worries, we can make it as a start, and then just add the gap. So probably I'm gonna add some more gap. I think that's fine. Let's add some space and let's do this. Okay, cool. So we got the spacing as per the design. Everything is same. That's fine. Anyway, we can add more spacing. Okay, cool. So we have the designs. We got our code, but it's not completed. So we can do it slow by slow, one by one. Okay, so let's start with the heading. So it could PG shoulder display. All right, so font size is 2.5 RAM. Let me just use a plugin, then it would be much easier to design. Okay, so let's go to H2 and then add the class name. Yeah, so this is the style for this, and then do the same thing for paragraph as well. Okay, cool. We got the same, and at the end, so we're gonna do the same thing for the button as well. Let me change it to the CSS because I want to see what exactly is happening here. So border radius is 1.4 rem and background. Okay, let's add that one. So class name, border. Oh, then, oh, we don't have any border here, so in that case, we not require anything. So just add as rounded, and then just give some what we call some pixel as per the design, and then just select a background as this one. Okay, so let's add some padding for this. So probably it would be around 0.6. Oh, okay, it's not that much center. Okay, we can do one thing. So px is gonna be 1.97, and then py is gonna be 0.70. So px 1 point sorry 1.97 RAM. So it's gonna be left and right, and then padding y is gonna be top and bottom. It would be 0.70 RAM. Okay, cool. So we got our button exactly same like this, but we are still missing some of the stylings. We can do that one later on. So maybe we can just start it now. So here, if you see here, see the text color, it is as per the design. For now, we will make it as static, but soon we're gonna make it as a dynamic cards, so it would be much easier. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you the reason why we need to make it as a dynamic. So let's add the color for this. Okay, we do got the colors. So it got 0.97 rem of the font size. So just add the font as well. Okay, cool. All right, so everything got same. Got the raw radius. Okay, so I think we are almost done. We just need to import the fonts. So that is the one, that is the part that we are left or pending. So let's start with the Lexane Deca. Okay, so let's go to our page. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's go to the layout, and then just search here for Lexane Deca. Let me search. Okay, so we do have the Lexane Deca font from the font Google. That is great. So we can do one thing. We can just export, or maybe we can just declare a variable here which says Lexane Deca, and then we want everything as per this, and then for now we can just use it to our entire layout here. Boom. Okay, so we got our font. Mm, okay, okay, sorry, my bad. So it should be here. All right, cool. So we got the font. That is nice. And now we're gonna do the same thing for, if you go for big soldiers display, let's copy the font name, and then let's search, is it got the font or not? So, oh yeah, so we do have this font. Then let's make a variable here, and then make it make a variable name as per the font name, and then here we can just export this variable, so we can use it on later, or probably we can just use it on our a preview code container to apply the styling for this. So from here, can just apply the stylings. I mean to say the font. So we just need to copy the same thing that we have here, something like this. I mean, we can just copy this font, and then just remove the single quotation, and then add. I'll just remove the single quotation because it doesn't affect. It is not gonna be useful if I want to apply some dynamic classes here. So let's apply that font here. Okay, we need to import. Don't forget that one. Okay, so let me just reload. Okay, so now it is actually overwriting because for the entire class name we have Alexander font. So which one is applied? But now from here, if you see, we are just exporting the font and then applying only for this specifically. So that is the reason it's not even applying. Okay. Okay, my bad. So it should be something like this. Just 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Let me fix it. Okay. It should be the name that we are importing. Sorry, my bad. So let's fix here as well. Um, we need to take this name. All right. So we got the same font, and now let's fix the Alexander font as well. So just copy the imported name and then add it here. And now just display or just apply it to the whole layout. Then it would be fine. Yep. So as you can see, we got the same font as per the designs exactly. That is perfectly fine. Okay. So now we can just remove the font that is enter. So we can just remove it. Or maybe this is the one way. Or if you want to use the font directly from the font Google, or maybe you can try, maybe you can use the Tailwind way. So which one? We need to go to the Tailwind configs. So from here, we just need to declare one property as font family, and then from that, oh, okay, yeah. So and then from that, from here we can just import or whatever the fonts that we do require. That's it. So same as per here, as you can see. So something here they have mentioned, like maybe you can just follow these if you want. Like yeah, it's gonna be exactly like this. So it will be applicable like wherever we do want. So instead of wrapping some what we go instead of let me show you instead of having a class and then making dot class name. So we can just follow the simpler way, which is Tailwind. So maybe I can show it now for you guys. Go to the Tailwind. So here we can declare a one font. Let me go to the layout. Mm, I can use Alexander font, something like this. And now from here, I can just use Alexander font, something so similar to this font. Maybe let me go to the fonts. Family. I forgot the name. Alexander. Okay. Hmm, okay, so yeah, it doesn't have the font inbuilt. So we need to again go to the Google for the Google fonts. Google fonts. Let's search for this font that we require. Hmm. Seems it doesn't have. Let me give the proper name for this. Okay, okay. So let's search for big soldier as well. Soldiers display. Yeah. So after this, you need to maybe you can just click on font, or you just need to follow exactly this way, something like this, or maybe like if it is relevant, right? So you guys need to take this import. Sorry, yeah. So it need to be import from here and then wrap it to the class name. Or maybe I can show it for now. If I go to my global.css, let's just import that font. Okay, we imported that font. And now, what is this big soldier display? All right. So let's just copy this font name. Go to our Tailwind config. So here we do have a custom font family. Just add that the copied class name to here. And now, if we go to our preview card, sorry, if I go to our preview card and then just remove it for now, let me just paste it here for now. So let me just save it so I can show it. And if I take the text and then if I say, oh, sorry. So here you can see our font that is Lexeda Deca, and then if I click and then save, okay, it did apply. I think I'm not sure. I selected the right font or is it wrong? Kinda not sure. Mm, I think it's because of fine for it, whatever it is, but still we can follow this way, this method if you guys want to go by this. Like if you have lots of the fonts, then you can just simply configure everything on under Tailwind configs and then declare each and every font that you have and then just use it as per this one. That's it. Everything gonna be found on Google Fonts. You can just follow import and then you can just add big solder display. Everything gonna be work same like that. Okay, guys. So this is the one way. So I mean, for now, our project is not that much big. Maybe I can just keep it for now, but let me just use the font that is from the Nextjs. It will be easy for me. Okay guys, so we have this. So just let's do the proper styling for each and everything. So let's if we see here, it the font weight is 400 and the color is white. That is okay, but it got opacity of 0.75. So let's apply that opacity. Okay, we already have that opacity, but white looks like something like it's look like some different. Mm, let me check. Okay, instead of font normal, I'm gonna just apply the light. All right, good. So now it's looking exactly same like the design that we have. Okay, so now we build our component exactly the same as per the design. Later on we can now we can do one thing. We can make it as completely dynamic. So first let's reduce the space between the header and then the paragraph. So if I go to the header, or maybe if I go to the padding, okay, so that is fine. Wait, I want to apply the same padding on the top and bottom. So go through three. So the padding should be fine. The space Y. Let me just reduce the space Y. Okay, let me just reduce some more. Okay, cool. So now the spacing got reduced. Now let's add some more spacing between the paragraph and then the button. Mm, okay, so let's go to our button. Okay, so it's everything's fine. Just wrap this button inside a div. Now, wait, let me just remove this spacing line. Okay, now we have everything. Wait. apply the spacing one. Okay, fine, no worries, guys. Now let's add the class name for this and then make it as young5. I just want the spacing on the top side, on the top, so I don't even require for the bottom. So let me just add my maybe around four. Oh, sorry. Mm, Margin bottom. Okay, so we got apply. So let's add few more, maybe for profit around, yeah. Okay, fine. It looks fine for now. It looks okay. So that's completely fine. Let's increase a little bit width of this component. Maybe let's add instead of pixel, just add 20 rand. Okay, cool. So just remove the width that we have here for the paragraph because it's kind of unnecessary for now. If it's required, then we can just use it later on. So I'm gonna just use pixel rather than instead of what we call instead of the pixel. So rem are better for me. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, hi, Lukman. Yeah, thanks for the thanks. Yep, I'm back. Yeah, this is the I mean live coding, so I'm just doing the live. But after this, I'm gonna upload few more React-based video classes, or maybe videos. Then it would be nice. I mean, just now, I mean, like I'm planning to make a simple live coding tutorial. I'm targeting for the beginners, and then I'll just go one by one. So that's why I'm just going by simple arts, and then I'm gonna start with junior level, and then slowly I'll go with intermediate, and then some maybe advanced level like that. Okay, guys. Back to our coding. So everything is looks nice. So now let's make this component as a dynamic. So instead of so here, guys. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. So as we have here, so some maybe we're gonna get an idea like we can just simply just copy this thing for three times or maybe thrice, and then wrap inside a flex. Then it's gonna then we was gonna think okay it's gonna be complete, so everything gonna be done. But it's kinda wrong. So because the code is gonna be redundant, and then it's not a proper way to do that one. So let me show you. I mean, this is how I would do. And before that, let's make this one as a center. So let's go to our layout. Sorry, my bad. Let's go to our page, and then just remove item center here. Oh, sorry. We do require the item center. Justify between. Instead of justify between, just make it as center. Good. So now our card is aligned centrally to the screen. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So just copy now, just make it as a dynamic. So let's copy this code. And as you remember, at the first page, it created a component. So let's go to our component, then create a file called preview preview code component dot tsx. So tsx stand for the React. Sorry, I mean TypeScript XML. And then let's let's just create the component here. Okay, cool. So now just paste the code that we have copied from here and import the image that is from the Next.js. All right, cool. So here it says the image is not defined. Yeah, it's gonna be throw an error because we don't have any image here. So now let's create props. So it can be, but it can receive the props and then we can render the data depending on the props. So it would be much easy. So for now, just import this one as we require the fonting for here. Okay, so let's make the props. So I'm gonna take the interface and then I'm gonna say it as a props. Okay, so we do require the title. So it would be the title and then description. And here the button would be that same name. So I might not require to take the props, but in case if oh that's great Lukman, that's awesome, bro. So in case if you have the different names for the buttons or different titles or whatever it is, then in that case we can just use the props as per that one. And as you can see, our code got different colors, different background. So we do require, I mean, it would be much easier if we take the prop as PG color. So I'm gonna make it as a string. And also we do have a text color. Let me see, all these colors are same as per the BG. Yeah, so these both color are same. So in that case, I don't even require to pass a new prop for what we go for the different things. Like suppose for the background is one prop, and then again this for the text is another prop. So that is kinda is not required. So that is completely fine. So peachy color is enough here, guys. So we do have a title, and then I'm gonna use it as icon, and then now we gonna wrap this prop for this component so it can receive. So in our case, so this is gonna functional component, so make it as a FC and then just wrap this prop that we have created for this component, and then I'm gonna use let's pass each and every prop that we already have here. All right, cool. So at the title, so this one is gonna be the title, and then the description. So this is gonna be the description. Oops, seems this a lot of text. All right, so icon we already done. So for the icon, we will make it as something like this. Let's make this one dynamic as well. Mhm. So we're gonna take oh, instead of that one we can just make it I mean it's that's fine I guess instead of the dynamic, because here the icon is gonna be the SVG, not that name. So rather than that we can just pass the title, because the title that is what we're gonna be how the dynamic content here. So I'm gonna say title and then icon. So it says, like suppose if I'm passing some SUV, then it says SUV icon, something like that, which is more good way. So now let's take the BG color. So as you remember, we do require the BG color here for the card. So let's apply the color here. So uh, I would say better we can use CN if we require, or maybe if doesn't require, then we can just use a simple way. So now we do require the BG here. So just apply the BG color for this. All right, cool. So we have BG color, and then we need to do the same thing for the button as well. So let's do the same thing. Okay, so here we do have our text. So just replace this one and then pass the same prop that we have passed to our BG color, because it's gonna be the same for both. All right, guys. So we have done our component. This is gonna be custom component just to render this text or this data. All right. So let's go to our container. And one more thing, we need to do one thing. So here we do have different types of data. So let's make some JSON data. Then it would be much easier to pass. Okay, so I want to copy this thing first and go to, okay, let's create one, maybe some more data. And here just create some more data dot JSON. Here instead of JSON, I'm gonna use TSX. And here let's export const. Um, so columns data or maybe cars data. I'm gonna say like cars data. So make it as an array. It's gonna be an array, and then inside an array, it's gonna be an object. So basically, it's gonna be an array of objects. So the title, the first title is gonna be sedans. So just copy each and every title or every data that we require to pass it here. So learn more is what we're not required, and then we do require the background color. So I'm gonna just copy the background color here as well. At the end, we do require the icon. So let's just import the icons. So I'm gonna say SUV icon from public slash icons and then our SUV icon. So just pass the same thing here as well. All right. So we will require it for the two more times because sedan and then SUV and then luxury. Sorry, it should be yes, sedan icon rather than SUV. Okay. So just copy two more times and then same goes for the image here. Okay, so the second image which says SUV. Yeah, correct. It would be SUV and then just import the correct icon that is SUV here. So let me change here. It should be sedan or sedans, whatever it is. And our final icon would be luxury. Yeah. So luxury icon. Okay, guys. So our icons are ready, but still we haven't used it yet, but because we are just setting up each and everything here. So let's just finish that one first, and then we can import or render our cost dynamically. Okay, so just import each and everything from here. Okay, so background color that is must. Mhm. Okay, let's do the same thing for luxury. Let's choose the description. Uh, Same goes for the background color as well. Okay, so our cast data is ready. So now let's go to our container. So instead of this one, just comment in this one now. All right. So let's use the data that we have defined. Okay. So cost data. All right. So you can do like if there is a cost data and then you can just map it. So cost data, I'm gonna take it as a car, and then I'm just gonna declare one variable as a car, and then as you remember that we have our component by itself. So I'm just gonna import that component here. All right, cool. And don't forget to add the key. Sorry, I think I forgot one more thing to declare. Let's go to our mock data. So as here the card data is simple. It says like title and titles, each and every title is easy. So it would be easy to identify like which one we are rendering, whatever it is. Like suppose if you have the same data, like suppose something like this, just assume so the paragraph is changed something whatever it is, then it's gonna have some conflict which says it's gonna be a duplicate key because we're using the same title as a key. So suppose if I want to click this one, then like JavaScript doesn't know like, oh, we are clicking this one or this one because of duplicate keys. So we can fix this one with having a unique keys. So for now, for each and everything, just pass ID as one. You can maybe you can just use how to say, you can use if you want some random ID generator like nano ID something, but I mean it can be doable with some like if you have some complex data, but for now it is like simple data, so I'm just gonna pass some static one which is IDs. So let's go for 1 2 3 is done. So let's use that key here that we got card car.id. Okay, so it says like we are missing all these props that we have declared here, but we are not passing here it yet. Okay, so let's do one thing, just pass each and every prop from here. So car, so for the title, it would be car, oh, sorry, my bad, car.title. And the description, it's gonna be the same description. For the icon, it would be exactly same car dot icon. And for bg color, it's gonna be the same car dot bg color. Okay, guys, so we have declared our each and everything. So as you can see, it's already rendered, but there is some kind of some issues will be depend because of the background and all. We can fix that one in a while, so you guys don't need to be worried. So only thing is SUV is working for the background, but remaining things are broken, so that's fine. uh let's just remove this commented code, and now just wrap this entire thing in a flex. Okay, cool. So we got everything in a single row. That is completely, that is good. Okay, so let's go to our code. So let's see what is the issue that we are doing here. So only this thing is working. That is kind of weird. So we have like suppose if I pass this same background for this. Okay, so for this it do working, but when did I copy the wrong one? I don't think so. Okay, maybe I can do one thing here. G color. And then if I check, okay, the main reason is gonna be because of Tailwind probably not to support that one. So in that case, I can do one thing. So from here, I can just pass BG, and if I go to our preview card component, I can just use the BG color here. Still, it's not even applying. That is kind of weird. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, so that's it, guys. So we can just pass some background color by this, then it's gonna be work perfectly fine without any issues. Okay, cool. So that one is completely fine. But here we're gonna face one more issue. The issue is gonna be we do require the same color for the text, but we are passing as a background, then it's not gonna be work as per that. Alright, guys. So we can fix that one as well. Let's go to our preview mock data. So first, I want to maybe just undo the changes. Let's do some experiment here. If we go to the text, so it's gonna be we already have the hashtag here. In that case, it should work. Let's wrap this text. Okay, this thing is still not even applying any color. Oh, sorry, got a message. Okay, so from here we do need to apply the text color. That one is coming from what we call our uh, mock data. Yeah, but that one is not working. So let's do one thing. If I pass as a static name, like as a red something, let's see does it apply or not. So if I go to here and then if I say text is red, if I say 500, no, so not even applying anything. Okay, for now I'm just gonna pass it as it is for now, and then later on we can fix this issue. Okay, so as you can see, we have our three cards as per the design, but we are missing the borders for the first one, as you can see, right? So here, I'm in the first and second. The first card, it do have the border on the what we call on the top right, and the same goes to the on the top left bottom. Same goes for the third card that is on the top right side and then bottom as well. Okay, we can do that thing as well. Let's go to our card component and then let's go to the preview component and from sorry mm, 1 minute, let me check. Uh, yeah, so we can go to our card component and then so from here we can pass one class as a border. Like suppose, let me show you. Before that, let me just add some some padding here around the. So let's go to our page. Let's add some padding. It's not even applying. So now, okay. So let's add some padding here. Now I can decrease some width. In my case, I'm gonna make it as maybe 300 pixel. Okay, I know that is gonna be happen. Okay, we can do it later. So okay, so this one is fine. So let's make it as some responsive. Okay, so this one is okay, this one is okay. So tablet, for the tablet, we don't have any version. So maybe we can just go displaying three cards. That would be much better. So let's do one thing. So make it as a, just give me a minute. I can keep my uh, code here. So make it as a flex code. Okay, so if you got the flex code, okay, that's cool. And if it is some large screen, then make it as a flex row. All right, cool. So this is a simple thing that we can make it as some kind of responsive. Okay, that is perfectly fine. Here, I'm not sure we can make it as we can have some spacing here, or maybe we can just leave it as it is. But as you can see, it is already, I mean, it's just like on the top of the content, on top of the screen. So just add a little bit of spacing on top and bottom. So we're gonna say as 4. All right, so we got some spacing and rounded as where it should be here. It should be the borders is gonna be inside the preview component. So we can go here. Let's add some rounded here. All right, cool. But as you can see, it's applying each and every cut. Yeah, that is what it's gonna be happen if we do something like that. So in that case, we can just tackle this issue easily. So we can just create one more class name I mean the prop as a class name, and then pass it as a string, and then don't forget to pass it to the component. And from here, let me just remove this border, I mean the round. Let's see, do we have a CN here? I'm not sure why it's not even installed the CN. It should be installed the CN. Hmm. Okay, I think it would install for the SAT CN. But anyway, we can still fix this issue. So just use the class name here. Like I'm gonna show it now. Uh, I'll make it as an optional because in some scenarios we not require. So no need to be. Oh yeah, thanks for thank you. So in that case, we no need to be use class name each and every time. So let me just make it some proper structure so we can easily see what exactly we are passing. Okay, so like suppose if I pass the class name here as I can show you. So we are applying for the whole div, right? So if I pass class name as a red and then 700. Yeah, as you can see, it's gonna apply for each and everything. Here it's not gonna be applicable because here we already have our own class name. As you can see, for the description or for the header, we already have our class name. I mean the class color as a text. So the parent color is not gonna be applicable here because this one is gonna be more priority further. So it's gonna be just overridden with that. All right, so this is the method where we can, how to say, like where we can pass the exactly the borders. Okay, so if I just remove this one and if I take the index from here and I can make it some little bit more in a good way. So just need that eight. Oh, sorry. Okay. So when we make it as written here, okay. So now I'm gonna say it as first index, then index one. So this is gonna be the first index. If we console log, we can check the one. Let me just reload. Wait, not sure. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. It's gonna be a server component, right? Because we're not using any client here. So the thing is, everything is gonna be here. So this is gonna be, as you can see, so this is first index, second index, and then third index. So from here, we can make our component like we do want to apply the borders only for the index, right? I mean the first index and then the last index. So from here we can say it index. Oh, sorry. So just take the as this one. Don't forget to use 10 letters templates. So if I say as index equals to 0, or yeah, or we can use the index one, because first we want to apply the radius for the first index. So it's gonna be rounded, and and if there is index and 0 is 1, and then it's gonna be, I'll just take the single quotation and then rounded on top. We do want on the top, and then it's gonna be the left. So top left, first RLG. Yep. As you can see here, we got a border radius only for the top. Maybe I can show it better. Yeah. So as you can see here, we have the border radius only for the first element on the top. If you see here, other element doesn't even got any border radius. If I just close it, yep. So you can see it clearly. So this is the one that we want to achieve. All right. So as we got this one, so we want to apply the same border radius for the bottom as well. So let's just copy this one and then paste here instead of the top right. Sorry, instead of the top, it's gonna be bottom left. Cool. So we got the same thing, but let's just see the design. So what is the border radius? Okay, it is 0.5 rem. So in our case, yeah, so we're passing the correct radius. So that is perfectly fine. And now we, as per the design, we do require the border radius on left, sorry, I mean on the last code as well. Okay, so let's go to our code. Yeah. So now do the same thing, just copy this thing. Actually, we do have a cn function. I'm not sure. Let me search. Styling, it should be. I forgot. I mean, like in this, when I install some cn, it's gonna be a cn. But wait, let me see. What is the function they have here? Forgot the name. Let me just search it. Hmm, not sure where is the thing is here. Hmm. Uh, because if we have the CN, right, it would be much easier and faster to pass the styles rather than having multiple of what we go like multiple things of conditions. So I'm not sure why it is not even showing. Let me check. Is it got installed or not? Because basically it do install with the application on the start, but kind of not sure. Or else I need to create a function, maybe C shares cin function for the CSS CLXX. Okay, I think I need to install. I'm not sure why it's not even got installed because by basically it would install. Yeah, so this is the one I'm talking about. As you can see, if we have this one, it would be much easier to pass the class name like this. But not sure why the heck it is not even got installed. But anyway, guys. So I mean, our project is little bit. I mean, it's just a small, so we can just go by this for now. So let's just copy this thing and then paste here. So for now, we want for the last card, so that is the index 2. So make it as index equals to 0. And then for now, we want for the top, but this one is going to be the right. So make it as the right side. All right, good. So we got the borders on the top right, and the first chord top left, and the first chord top bottom, but other chord doesn't even have anything. The same goes to the last chord top bottom, top right side, and then same goes to bottom right side. Okay, guys, so we have the design same exactly like this. Okay, so we are missing one thing. So active state. So if you hover, then it's gonna have this color. So let's fix that one as well. Okay, cool. So let's just commit the changes so you guys can have a look. So let me just commit the changes as I can make it like feature implemented and preview code. Okay, let's just push. Okay, anyway, so let's go to our component. Okay, so here, yeah, so as you can see, there is an issue, guys. So the rounded is applying for the smaller screen as well. See, the border radius is applying for the smaller screen as well. So we not require that one. So just add it for LG. So that means it's gonna apply only for the large screens, but not the small screens. Okay, do the same thing here as well. Yeah, boom. So we fix. So if I go to the big screen, it's gonna apply the border radius. If it is a small screen, then no border radius. Oh, wait. I think do require the border radius, but on top side of the right left. So in that case, we need to remove this because we do require the border radius here, but not on this side. So let's just copy the same thing. Just copy the same thing. And now, so instead of bottom, so make it as the top right side. So it's gonna apply, but we're gonna have an issue on the big screen. So now we can fix that one by saying just take this one and then on the large screens make it as rounded gr and then make it as a none. Boom. So this one is got fixed. So it's gonna applicable only on the small screens, the rounded border. That's it. So we need to don't forget to do the same thing for the last card as well. So I'm gonna just copy the code that we already have declared here. So I'm gonna just paste it. So it's gonna be instead of the top, it's gonna be the bottom right side. So bottom right side and then bottom left side. Is correct. So we already have, oh, okay. So we already have the bottom right. Oh no, no, so it is correct. So this is the top, but here we do require it for the bottom. So bottom right we already have, so I can just remove it because we do require it for both screens, like smaller screen and the larger screens. Yeah, that is correct. And so on the bottom left, we do require it, but for the smaller screens, I mean for the large screen, we don't require any bottom left on the any borders for the bottom. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we have got the borders or radius for same spines and everything is perfectly aligned here. Okay, so the last thing, maybe I can do one thing. I can just remove this one as it is not required at all. Okay, just remove this, we not required. Maybe we can just remove the return as well because from here we can just call the component directly. Okay, that's it. Because we need to use the return like when if I want to have like some lots of condition inside the map and then we are doing some functionalities, then we can just use something like that. But in our case, we are just calling the component just on the strike, so we not required. And also we not even require some unwanted uh, imports. Okay, cool. So now once hover, then it should be the border, I mean, this background button should be same as per the design. I mean, same as per this background. Okay, so this is our button. So let me, oh, okay. All right. So if I hover, then the background is gonna be transparent. That's it. But we do have some radius, sorry, I mean a border. So let's add the same thing. If I hover and then the border, let's see how many pixels do have. One bunch. Okay, let's just copy this one and then border and then ramp. Wait, sorry, not that. Border. No. This one, it should be the border. And then let's add the border color. Oh, it's gonna be the white. So we don't need to apply something like this. But still I want the border. So border as 2. Okay, cool. That's it. Alright guys, so we have got this one. Yep. But the text color is still, it need to be white. So let's do that one as well. If I hover on the button and then the text should be the white. Okay, it is totally fine, guys. As per the design, we have got exactly as per the design. So everything is working fine here. Okay, so one last thing, still it is not even applying the color for fuel. The color, I mean the text color, the button text color as per the background. So let's try to fix that one. So if we go to our mock data, so if I dynamically pass here, I mean just for now, I want to see if I pass it something like this. Let's do one thing. If I go to my core and make it as, wait, before that, I'm gonna make it here as, it'll be like BG color. I want to see what exactly I'm receiving here. Let's just console. Okay, so for the first one, this is the one I'm getting. So now I'm gonna make it as PG. Okay, just give me a minute. I want to see what exactly is happening for this. So if I take the 10 records and then PG and then add this color. Okay, so it should be here. And then add hashtag here. I just want to see. Yeah, it is applying the same color. As you can see, I'm able to because I'm passing E to something and then now I can change the color. Okay, so let's add this one. Yeah, it is perfectly working fine. So let's see what is the issue is with that. Now I want to check the body color once again. The BG color, okay, the BG's color is fine. Now if I pass the BG color here, now it got applied. So let's do the same thing, but for the font. So make it as a text color. So instead of BG, make it as a text. Okay, oh, okay. So it's applying. Okay, why it's applying? Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. I can fix that one. So for now, first let's fix the first thing one by one. Find the text. Is there anywhere that we are adding any text color? Mm, Wait, here go. Let's comment this. Text is hashtag something. That is fine though. Okay, just remove each and everything from here. Mhm. Okay, so now colors are applying, but for the text, why it's not even applying anything because hmm, is there any way that we are passing? Mm, Let's apply from here. Mhm. That were not accessible. What it means because we miss some closing bracket here. Still, it's not even apply anything that is totally strange. Or am I missing something that need to be done here? Quite sure. Maybe let me just remove the text. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's because of I'm passing text color something here. Still the same. It's weird. But let me apply the rate as 400. Yeah. Now if it is a rate, it is applying the text. But if I pass, wait, what if I pass the same color as inside this? Yeah, it is applying, but the thing is, it's not even applying for when I make it as a dynamic. Uh, okay, now let's see. Let's see what is the exact issue for this for not being the text was. Okay, all right, guys. So now it is applying. Yeah. Let's see. Now we are able to get the text color same as per the background. Yeah. So if I just need to debug and then pass as per this, then it's gonna apply. Or maybe instead of this one, instead of doing this, you can do something like so just make it as a text and then so here you guys need to again need to make it as some dynamic something like if I take the beachy color and then pass the beachy color here and then remove the text color. So that's it. Now it's gonna be dynamic. Yeah. So that is how it need to be done. And if I do the same thing for the background, where is the background? Yeah. So if I remove the background from here, now it's gonna be gone. So make it as a BG and then it's gonna be hashtag and then just take the dynamic retro templates. Then it's gonna be done now. We have done our design, guys. So no need of this one. I mean, I have done that one because just to debug like what exactly is happening with this. So everything is done. So our final thing is just to test our dynamic, our application, like is it works on each and every design. Yeah, cool. But for this, we can improve. Maybe we can increase the width. I mean, basically the sizing. We can implement or increase if you want. But I think it's fine for now. All right, guys. So this is how we can design. And the final setup is gonna be like we're gonna just change the titles. I mean, basically metadata. So let's go to our layout. So we can just remove that. Let's go to the layout. Just from here, is like 3 columns. Preview cut component. Can say coding with Mr. N. So if I hover, then you can see 3 code components and everything title. So here built by coding with Mr. N. All right, guys. So this is also done. Uh, Fav icon. So we need to replace that one. If I'm not mistaken, so I have that fav icon on some of my in my folder. Let me check it. If I go to sorry, if I go to yes, fav icon. Yeah. So these are the fav icons that I have saved. So let me just import the fav icon. Uh, actually, let me see which one we should use. So let's see. What is the icon? What is the size they are using for this? Mm, It says 32 into 32. Okay, so we know. Okay, so this is the 32 into 32. So just copy here and then paste. All right. But it got as GPG. Why it got GPG as? I think this is the one. I see. Oh, okay. So only that one it got as a PNG. So this is the one that we require. That is CO. Or maybe we can do one thing. So we can just rename it. I'm not sure. I don't think it works, but let's see. CO. Just delete this one. We're not required. So we'll just rename it as ICO. Okay, if I go to our page, all right, cool. Okay, so our web icon is also done. We already saw everything. So the last thing I told you in this video, so we're gonna use animations. So for that, we're gonna use framer motion. So if I go to the documentation, so this is the framer motion. So these are the animation that we might gonna be used for our for what we go for our application. So maybe we can use something like this. So which is similar to like just popping up and then just having something some feature like just a pop-up animation. If I go to transition, yeah, might be we can use this one as well. So before that, let me just push all the changes to the GitHub so you guys can access it. Okay, just confirm, make sure everything is fine. Sure, so GTP where icon and okay, so let's install this package. So okay, we just gonna stick to this one. So let's go to our terminal. So I'm here. Here I'm using pnpm. So I don't need to be installed with npm. So I'm gonna just say pnpm add framer motion. That's it. But remember, I'm gonna show you. I mean, it would be much better if you guys see how it works. Okay. So we required. Oh no, this is so much. The one that I shown you before. If I go transitions. Yeah, so this is the one we are gonna apply. So let's go to our what we go our application and then our code. So from here, if I just wrap this thing within a for our card component and then pass the key to this one. That's it. And then we need to import the framer motion. And if I save, then it's gonna be break. Wait, let me reload. Yeah, because framer motions works only on the client component. It doesn't work on server side component. So we need to make it as a client component. And if we reload, you are attempting to export metadata from a component mounted with the use client, which is disallowed, but remove the export. But preview code component is a client, so why do it why it's gonna be show why it's gonna throw an error as you're exporting some metadata to here. Let's see what exactly is happening here. We're exporting the metadata inside our layout. So basically it's gonna be a server component and then this layout is gonna render the page. So again, this is gonna be a server, but inside this one, this is our client component. So basically, yeah, so this is gonna be server and then we don't even have any server component. But this thing is just make becoming as a we are doing something wrong. Yeah, that is weird. So let me just rerun the server once again. Okay, if I reload here, it's taking some quite time. Okay, okay, that is totally weird. So for now, let me just I'm gonna make it as use line for this. I just want to see what exactly is the reason for this. Uh, why it says that is totally weird though because I not even required any metadata. on my component. It is totally weird, I can say. Mm, everything is breaking now because of having this. Or whatever. This error will be generated by um, wait 10 minutes now. Let's see what exactly is happening here. So, so the layout is our mainly is gonna be our component. So that's why we do have a class name here. I mean, the children inside a layout. So it's gonna render a page. So this is gonna be the page. So which is gonna be a server, but it's throwing some error. So let's use as a client for now. And now it's for change everything. I think better for now just stick with the server, and then in the next video I'm gonna show like how we can just fix these issues. I think because of some framework motion, it doesn't even working properly. Might be not installed the proper version. Let's see. So which one we have here? Package. It's 18. It's 18 and then 14.2. Improve motion. We go to our 3D part. Yeah, that is exactly correct. That is what we did install. This is the first time I'm seeing this type of weird error when try to install frame of motion app components. Oh, why it says app component container, but actually it's not even anything container. Okay, okay. Wait. Uh, container. This is not a page. This is not even a page. So okay, everything got inputted. So let's see. Still it's was same error. That is the totally not even mark used. That is weird. Anyway, guys, this is totally weird. I need to debug this issue and then need to check what exactly is the issue is with this. Then I can know why it is kind of failing something. Then I can easily fix the issue. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna just disable the change, I mean, discard the changes because I need to check once what is the issue for this, like why exactly it is having some issues. So let me discard this. Oh, okay. All right. Uh, okay. What exactly is happening now? Let's see. I think it's all because of this. What because of the frame of motion, everything got messed up. Again, I need to fix each and everything. That is totally weird. I think install I should not install that frame of motion because it's so much messed up. Each and every thing that I have built. That is totally weird. Okay, anyway, we can fix it in a few minutes. Let's do so. Preview card container. So container preview code container. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, we have this. I go to the preview code container and just make run it as development mode. Let's see. Let's build it first and then we're gonna run it as in development mode and see. Mhm. I'm sure it's just throwing some bunch of errors. Okay, because I need to have a look for that, but anyway, just run the application. Mm, okay, okay, it got messed up uh with the background colors. That is totally strange. So let's go to our global CSS. What exactly is happening? We're not even applying any colors here as well. Okay, so just completely delete this. We're not even required. So again, we're not even required all these things. We can delete and also we not even require this. So we can delete as well. Let's go to our cut component and see why the heck it is not even applying any color. So let's just check with, let's try to apply the red some color. Yeah, so for this, it's applying the color that is completely fine. But when we pass some color like this, it's not even applying. I think we need to do the debug again. PG color. So let's take this one and then just log this. Yeah, so it's we already have the color inside this, but this thing is not even applying. That is totally weird. Let me try to deploy, guys. Let me try to deploy so we can know what is the issue. So okay, so we have here. Let's try to deploy our application. Still apply. Okay, so this is our deployment. So just go to the deployments. Just check what is the build logs. Paste deploy, let it be. Mhm. Okay, export for. Okay, so it says big solder display font is not a valid what it says valid layout export field. Okay, so in that case we can do one thing because we want this one only at once. So we can just copy this card. We can go to our what we go our cut component. From here we can just import. Okay, so now let's try to build locally once. npm build, and we'll see is everything's working fine or not. And from here, okay, cool, everything is fine. Mhm. But okay, I think I forgot to save. Okay, let's try to build once. It would take some time till, okay, so it got successful. So let's try till it totally build the application. We will see the issue related to the what you call the background colors. Okay, so we have the logs. It's a CBG. Everything is fine, guys. Now let's run this one as uh, start as a build production. So I want to open this one in ignore incognito mode. Okay, still it is not even able to get the colors. Okay, so that is totally weird. So we can fix this issue in a simple way. So let's go to our move data. So let's go to our preview component. So let's reload. So here we are passing the colors for everything as with the BG. But this what we go? This thing is not even applying any colors. That is totally weird. Let's try to add it here. No, still the same. Even though I'm passing the BG color for this, it's not even applying. Let's do one thing. Mm, I can do one thing. So BG hashtag like this. And if I go to preview card component and just take the BG color and apply it here. Okay, now it got applied here. So that means I need to do something like this for everything, for every BG color. Yeah, that is totally weird, guys. This is some Tailwind thing. Okay, so we got some other colors. Now let's do the same thing for text as well. So I'm gonna make it as a text color. So instead of BG, let's do the text. Wait, just give me a minute. Okay, text. All right, text. Okay, now don't forget to pass the comma, and same goes here. And now let's go to our preview card component and take a new class as a text color, and then make it as a string. Uh, Pass the same thing here as a prop. And now let's go to our card component. I mean, sorry, to our button. Just remove this and then make it as a text color and go to our preview card component. Just pass uh, a prop and then just add a text color. Okay, so that is how we can fix the issue. All right, so let me just deploy it. I mean, just push the changes. Fix it. Deployed. Okay, that is fine. That one is done. Oh, okay, we're not requiring this. So, okay, guys. So our application is ready. So maybe let me try to install the framework motion once. I mean, I just want to give it a try. If it is work, that's fine. If it is not work, then we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's import, go to our container. Let's try to import motion from framework motion. Okay, done. Just add motion.due. Just wrap the entire card component with this one, and then don't forget to pass the key to this. Oh, okay. So we already have the index, so that's fine. Mhm. Let's hope. Oh, okay. Boom. Okay. I think like it's because of use client is missing. If I make it as a use client, if it still works, then okay, cool. That is awesome, guys. All right, good. So I think the issue is related because in the layout I export as I exported the what we call the font, so that is the issue. Okay, so we got our beautiful animation as well, so that is fine. Okay, perfect. So make it as a delay ask to. Let's see how it works. Yeah, see, this is totally nice. Okay, make it as a one. Okay, so rather than I'll make it as a 0.5. Yeah, see guys, so we have done with the beautiful animation as well. So everything is just rendering exactly same. So make it as a let's make this one as a 1.2 duration. Cool. All right, guys, that is completely fine. That is what we wanted, and then we are done. So we have added the motion, that is animation that I mentioned, and everything is working perfectly fine. So you can play around like how do you require. So it's up to you guys, like how exactly you want to show or render the things. So you can just display as per your require. So like if you're using the motion framer motion, don't forget to use the use client. So like suppose if I just comment this one, I'm not using the use client, then it's gonna be throw an error. So you guys need to make sure the component that you're using the motion framer motion inside that one, it must be what we call a client component rather than a server component. But the thing what we call the my page is can be a client as a I mean it can be a server because we are not using framework motion here, but we are using inside a container, so it can be completely fine. So yeah, guys. So that is for today. And for the next, maybe tomorrow, we're gonna stream with one more new video, inshallah. So just make sure you guys to subscribe my channel and then turn on the notification bell. Until then, see you later, guys. So all the things I'm gonna deploy it on Vercel. So sorry, Vercel as well as on GitHub. So you guys can you can just have a look on this one if you want. So okay guys, all right, thanks for watching my video. See you later on tomorrow. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.